Ah, hey, great Saturday morning. No, I don't have COVID. I just had to go to the bathroom. It's crazy, but it's funny because I actually had some time to make it on time. Uh, like 4 minutes, 5 minutes before, I went to the door of the office to lock it up because siempre a las 9 es cuando la gente quiere llegar a la oficina, and de repente someone's standing at the door, and I'm going like, oh, and it, this may sound, oh yeah, you should never start a sentence with this may sound a little bit racist, that but
It was.
it's not
You
meant.
you you close the door on a certain particular ethnic group.
Yeah, well, no, it's kind of funny, but it's kind of true, and I'm going to say this, and it probably doesn't go. A six and a half foot tall black man is standing at the door, and and I'm going like, oh, I said, did you just call me? And he goes, yeah, I just called you guys. Like, oh man, when I'm about to go into the show, I don't take calls. Send a text message. But yeah, I just came to pick up a translation for a birth certificate. I go, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Este, and actually, from the Dominican Republic or somewhere down there. So I said,
Yeah,
yeah, man, con mucho gusto, and I se la entregué. But it was trippy because I'm going like, yeah, that's all I need.
that's what I was telling you about the other time about like the spectrum of Hispanics. He's probably like Afro Hispanic, and then there's like the white Hispanics.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, I've been to Colombia, I've been to Cuba, and it's uh,
It's different.
hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that are African black, speak Spanish, and
Yeah,
most of the time, let me tell you,
they're
I
black
met,
Hispanics.
yeah, yeah, and let me tell you, they speak Spanish a lot better than a lot of people here locally, man. And it's kind of strange because I'm used to it, but I do remember the first time that I ever ran into uh, a, someone who's black that spoke Spanish, and we're like it's like kind of on the shocking side, like how the hell do they speak Spanish? But once you start,
You skipped the history class, didn't you?
yeah, well, once you start as to traveling, once you
Yeah,
start, experiencing different cultures, you realize that you can't limit a group just because of what you've seen and
yeah.
known throughout your life. Because I remember I've shared this. One of the only black people in Brownsville back when I was growing up was
Yeah.
Dwayne el Negro. Le decíamos, Dwayne el Negro, you know? And we used to, joke around with Dwayne, but we loved Dwayne, Era raza, Era raza. Y, el Dwayne, abre los ojos, Dwayne, no te vemos, because we used to hang out and party at night,
At night.
and we just, and man, he was so amazing. I actually wonder whatever happened to Dwayne. Uh, Era acá de la Villa Verde. If anyone knows Dwayne or remembers Dwayne, let me know. Unless I made him up in my mind.
That's what I was telling you about last time. Que Hispanics, they kind of just give each other like nicknames. Que el gordo, el flaco, el moreno, el güero. It could be like not a güero, todo pintada.
Well, it's kind of funny. Do you, I don't want to. I don't want to mention. You know who they are, but I don't want to mention their names because I think some of them are still alive. Yeah, at least one of them is still alive. But there was cuando íbamos a Monterrey a las reuniones de jóvenes. Cuando íbamos a Monterrey a las reuniones de jóvenes, allá en Jardín Español, which is the church that we all used to go to. I don't know. Do you remember Jardín Español o no ibas?
No, you didn't understand. There's like a 30-year gap between me and you.
Yeah. Hey, well, Angel, your cousins know Jardín Español. But anyway, so
Yeah,
what happens is allá a todos le ponían apodos,
yeah.
And I used
I
to,
know that story.
y le decían a una gordita la frijolito, porque tenía el cuerpo de frijol. And el Chupaleta Skid was a preacher from another city in Mexico, and I'm not going to say the city because if people from church are watching, they're going to know who I'm talking about. El Chupaleta Ski, and it was kind of trippy because we were just laughing up like and and then all of a sudden I go like, mendigos, cuando yo me voy, ¿cómo me dicen a mí? I was pretty big back then too, but it's part of our
El frijolito, tú eres el frijolote.
el frijolote, el kidney stone or something,
Okay.
el riñón, kidney bean, but
Ni bi-
the big old bean, the big old frijolote. But I don't, it's just part of our culture. We, le ponemos apodos a todo. El Speedy, Bobby Loco, el Skirts, everyone that's a little bit different gets an apodo. It's a term of endearment.
Yeah.
I was actually, I had my coat here. I was actually going to put on a tie and stuff.
Oh, you didn't just say that stuff.
Eh?
That time that you were in the bus with your nephew.
Negro. That was crazy. But because and it was kind of funny because I think I was speaking to a former friend of mine, David Pauline, and he called me or his brother, and hey, and I go, hey, Negro, and I look around and everyone's back. It was while I was in Austin, and going like, yeah, it's not the good word to say Negro in Austin, Texas, but one of the things that I think that most people here locally know is that they're not said to demean to diminish, and I think a lot of these expressions it depends on tone and relationship, because you could
Yeah.
go to a certain person that you like, and you could call them that, hey, and it's en cariño, it's just part of what we are. It's like how you, Sam, you said it first. You invented Roy de las Chanclas. Congratulations on that one, Sam. And it's just done.
You're trying to pass the buck onto me.
Well, because we're always fighting as to who said it first. I'll give you that one. But it was actually me. I think it was
Hey,
actually
yeah, that was you. Awkwardly enough, I was seeing his pictures. He was also there at Jubilee, the one where they didn't invite you.
the one that I
Uh,
didn't get invited. Yeah,
that supposedly you were gonna give a speech, but then it was the mayor.
yeah.
Was it that one?
Well, they invited me back when they first long time ago, when they first broke ground on the property. And this was when I was actually, it was last year when I was traveling to Colombia, and I had already had the Colombia trip, and so I thought it was kind of cool. And I said, I'm sorry I can't make it. I'm going to be in Colombia. And they said, no, it's okay, it's okay. And then now they have the grand opening, and I didn't get invited. I'm going like, what's up? I thought we were good, but it's okay. I'll
Yeah,
forgive
I
them.
saw like several commission. I'm not sure several commissioners, but I know I saw the mayor and I saw Roy there. But he was all dressed up and still with his sandals. I don't know if it's something medically or just that he feels comfortable like that.
Yeah,
But
I think what he's trying to do is it's trying to be his thing. You know, it's trying to be his. This is my little mark. I'm.
I understand, like if you're like an South Padre Island commissioner and you're in your sandals,
It
But
doesn't. Es como cuando Tony Martinez would go to the meeting with a fishing jacket, with a fishing vest, and you're going like, you're the damn mayor of the city of Brownsville. You have to wear the. You have to dress to impress.
they're trying to pull a cheese and attract attention.
Yeah, and it's kind of on the trippy side because one of the things that I do is, and I'll always wear jeans with nice clothes. But my thing is just jeans. I hate slacks. I hate the way they feel on your body. Lo que tú quieras. But jeans, as long as you have a nice pair of jeans on, they look okay. Chanclas are not okay. They're okay, as you mentioned, if you're going to go to the beach, if you're going to go promote something out there, if you're a South Padre Island commissioner or councilman, whatever they call themselves, but not for formal events in Brownsville.
Yeah, because everything else was formal, like his pants, his shirt, and everything. Everything was on point. And then I look at his feet. Están las chanclas.
Yeah, it's not a good look, man. It's not a
But
good. And
I don't
someone
know.
needs to tell him. Someone needs to tell him it's not a good look. You may think it's your little niche thing, your cliche thing. It's getting to that point where it's kind of like it's inappropriate. You know,
Like, would you go to Austin and represent Brownsville looking like that?
in chanclas. Yeah, you know. And look, one of the I've actually
Like, to each
spoken.
their own, but uh, I don't know. I don't know if I should judge it or not.
Yeah, it
Because
doesn't work.
nowadays you can't judge anything, apparently.
Oh yeah, you can't criticize because it's not good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Himan Chachanega. Good morning, Desi Hermoso. Desi. Good morning, good morning, Miss Murillo. Good morning, Chrissy Hermosa. Good morning, gentlemen. You know what we really need here locally? More doctors, specialists, and better qualified healthcare. People need more choice and better attention, better bedside manner. Yeah. Let me say, I have a great doctor, Dr. Teresa Saavedra. Amazing. Very attentive. And today, actually, they're having a health fair over there. I posted it on my page. So anyone that's interested in getting some more information in regards to something or other, but they're having like a little fair out there. Please go visit. I'm going to try it and see if I can make it out there. I
It's
really
10-1.
10 to 1. I actually have so much to do. It's crazy. I am going to Monterrey tonight uh, after my weddings, and I am jam packed with work. I mean, I can't believe how much work I have. I got people calling me and saying like, "Well, you know, we sent you information. We sent you some information via email." I'm going like, "Yeah, don't do that. It doesn't mean because you send it to me email, it doesn't mean I have the time to go out there and just watch everything." So I'm going to try and make it out there. But I agree, Salmine. You know, we have to have better choices, and I think that's hopefully. I know that Doctors Hospital and the Renaissance, DHR, Sam.
Doctor's Hospital Renaissance.
Yeah.
I want to say it's Doctor Hospital Renaissance. I don't know what DHR's. I know ours Renaissance. Um, but no, but I do know though. I don't know the connection or how it is how they're doing it, but UTRGV, it is. They are making lots of buildings with specialty doctors. One of them being in Harlingen with the neuroscience. Um, and I know they're having some other more. They're having more buildings. It'll be great if they would have uh, some more in Brownsville. But I know they have few there in Harlingen. They have like the hearing center, the neurology center, um, and I want to say the ortho as well is also there in Harlingen, right next to the Veterans Hospital or Veterans Clinic.
Uh,
But it's all up there in Harlingen. And then McAllen has their DHR and like their first class like hospitals and stuff. And Bronzeville, not to bash them or anything, but hopefully they could get more help. Whatever happened to the DHR that was going to Bronzeville?
that's exactly what I was asking you. Have you gotten any information in regards?
Negative on that. I haven't heard anything. I
Yeah.
don't know what's holding them back. I know they promoted there in the Shower Days, Sombrero Festival. Um,
Well,
but I don't know what's holding them back.
that's one of my concerns. You know, because it's like the
Wasn't it the group of doctors from Bronzeville that was like trying to like not have them come in because it was gonna like spread out even more the people that's there?
well, you know, it's like if you have a grocery store, Sam, and you know, if you have a grocery store, and and you hear about another grocery store opening shop, you know, you're kind of like, we don't want these people here, you
It's
know.
like in the Fresnos how the mayor said like, oh, we don't want to put an HEB because there's a Walmart there and it's gonna take away the business and this and that. But yet they put a Whataburger right in front of a Stars in Los Fresnos. So
Yeah,
it's kind of contradicting.
and let me tell you,
Genius,
And Stars is amazing.
freaking genius.
But yeah, one of the things I think, one of my concerns, sound mind. I don't know if y'all remember, but we were supposed to get We were supposed to get
Like that children's hospital thing. Is it still there?
Driscoll. No, it's just an empty building. And that would have been so amazing. One of the things that I think a lot of folk here locally have been fighting for is for a veterans clinic. And that would be amazing. The closest
Well, they
veterans
have the clinic. They're just fighting for like the veterans
hospital.
hospital type of
The
deal.
closest hospital that we have is in San Antonio.
Well, San Antonio has like everything medical. It's crazy
But
how
that's
the medical center is so huge, and Houston as well. They have all the specialists there from all the universities.
but that's like 4.5 hours away.
Yeah,
You know, and it's 4.5 hours away. And
and then the nearest Driscoll is over here in Corpus too, ain't it? Or
the
like
what?
the Children's Hospital.
Yeah. And again, it's too far.
Yeah,
And one of the concerns was whenever anyone is going to get anything, it never comes to Cameron County. It never comes this way. It always goes to McAllen, Edinburgh, Hidalgo County, and that's concerning, man. And
it
and
is.
I
It
think,
seems like they're not kind of like rooting or trying to make things happen over here. It's
well,
always towards that side.
my thing is, I think that we don't have anyone that's fighting for us, and we don't have anyone that's fighting
But you know
for us.
why? Because some person once said that people don't vote.
Exactamente. But I think we don't have local politicians fighting for us, Sam, because they don't care.
Porque, porque andan en fishing shirts and fishing vest.
Yeah, because I'm not in chanclas. Because they don't care, because at the end of the day, they want to keep us the way we are. They don't want growth here.
Hey, speaking of chanclas, whatever happened to that half a mile of internet?
Oh, that
Did it go
well,
through?
yeah, it went through. We're already going to deposit $20 million into their pocket. Again, we seem to, it's kind of strange, but every time they want to start a new project out there, Sam, every time
Yeah.
they want to start a new project out there, it seems like it seems like it always takes forever. Everything gets pushed back, and there's always money, you know. But when you ask for stuff like raises for our city staff, county staff, there's no money. We're about to enter into the expansion of the bridge, which we need. It's great. $15 million, but there's no money.
Which bridge?
I'm not sure which one.
You're not talking about the Ansandua, right? Which is like way over there, the one in by McAllen.
No. I think we locally are going to get a little expansion to the bridge. Or they're going to do
Oh,
some.
okay, yeah. The Veterans Bridge.
Yeah, they're going to do some work to the bridge.
Yeah, I had seen that one. The one that you kept on saying that it's not true, yada yada yada. Maybe they changed their plans, but they're supposed to be making that east loop with the bridge, which would make perfect sense. From the port to through that side, through the east side of Brownsville, and then over there, allá por, I guess, 511, make a bridge over there to Matamoros, and then from there they'll just straight shot to their highway. But that
Well,
was supposed to be another bridge. But according to Regional Mobility, they're like, no, that's not in the plans. But according to their plans, that was like there 2 years ago, 2, 3 years ago. It was there in the books.
we've been promised so much. We remember we were supposed to get the loop that was supposed to alleviate a lot of the traffic in regards to, uh,
The trailers, 18 wheelers.
yeah, the 18 wheelers, and
Well, is all of that in hold because of the whole inflation, and now they don't have the money for it?
no, because this was even before inflation, Sam. And first of all, I never understood how the hell they were going to do it, because I drive by that road, that 511 road, regularly, and it's just so angosto, and
Well, they were gonna make it bigger.
huh?
They're supposed to make it like a 5-lane street, like
How?
two that way, two this way, and one in the middle. Ain't it?
They never did. How?
They're just supposed to expand the whole thing. And they were gonna make it from there, from the port, all the way down, all the way to where it hits to Southmost.
Nada. I'm getting a lot of messages, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on, and we're going to have uh, Monday night. We're going to have a very, very. We're not going to have a show Monday morning. I'm going to be driving. I have to be back by 12 o'clock from Monterrey. But Monday night, we should have a very, very powerful show Monday night. We're going to start to see a lot of the inner dealings and a lot of the inner workings that happened with this Molstap case. I don't know if you saw the post
I did.
from the Brownsville Herald. Let me tell you guys, people should be concerned.
But what they gave, okay, so he's out on bond. They gave him the charges. So he's just waiting for like the day to where he's
Sentencing,
gonna go in. Yeah.
sentencing, and my concern. It's something that I've been screaming for so long, Sam.
Yeah.
These jobs are given to these people because of who they know. The only reason that Mostat has that job at a children's museum, the only reason was because he was part of this MIDI group. His mom is the director of that MIDI group stuff. And the only reason they got that job was because Roy de las Chanclas also has a seat on the board of that MIDI board. I don't know which one. So stop sending me cease and desist letters. I don't know which one. I don't know if it's the district or the federation or the whatever. I don't care.
Like the MIDI district is the one in Brownsville. The MIDI corporation is the one that's in Austin.
I don't care. One of those. Wherever Roy de los Santos is on the board, Roy de las Chanclas is out there. I mean, the guy's getting a paycheck, Sam. So do you think that I mean, all of a sudden, this guy Daniel was the most qualified individual to be working at the Children's Museum? No, they put him there because it was a favor to the middies or to Dinah or to whatever the hell that lady's name is. It was just a favor. And that's the problem. That's the problem with getting Brian Martinez that $75,000 job. It's all with the middies. It's all with this, with the district or the federation or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. Don't stop sending your attorneys to me. But it's all the same thing. And people of Brownsville, look, at the end of the day, you put the least qualified individuals in these positions, these high-paying positions, and at the end of the day, you suffer. Your children suffer because they don't have the same opportunities to get those jobs, those high-paying jobs. Who the hell wouldn't want their uneducated, ill-prepared kid who just graduated high school? Wouldn't you want your kid to earn $75,000
Yeah, in Brownsville.
in Brownsville? It's unfortunate, man. And that's what happens. So how did Daniel Mosa get that job? How? How? There's only one.
Do they even publish their postings or job postings or anything like that?
We don't know. I just got another text where there was no criminal background history check made. Nothing. It doesn't. It's not important, Sam.
The thing is, with this guy, I don't think he had a background. It was just the fact that he.
Well, we don't know. We don't know. There wasn't one made. But the issue is, guys, these guys are running this town to the ground. The Roy de los Chanclas, the Middies, the Trey Mendez, they're running this town to the ground. And you may like them, and you may go to their little party, their soiree parties, where they have those little finger hors d'oeuvres and those little drinkies and stuff. You may like that crap, and you may be a part of that. And you go like, well, they're nice people. They're great. They're wonderful.
Thank you, Mayor.
Yes. And at the end of the day, everyone else in the city of Brownsville is suffering. And let me tell you, folks, Brownsville is not made up of St. Joe people only. Or the Richie, Elite, Trey Mendez, Roy de las Chanclas, and all these other crappy people.
Man, I'm still wondering when they're gonna start working on anywhere else besides the downtown area.
Never.
Yeah, por el port or the
Never.
most. I know they're gonna say like, "Oh, Galansky is working in the streets," but I'm talking like way past the southmost area. Over here, I guess Naranjal area or the
Dinah.
what's that other area called? Not the Morningside area. Pa allá pa atrás, como like La Posada area, making things better. I did see that they did make like some sort of like a farmers market type of deal ahí por la Posada where that Jaguar bridge thing is at. But I didn't see as many people as it is like in other farmers markets. But yeah, they need to like at least I guess put in more effort in it and around the whole area, around the whole city, not just downtown area. But yeah, they're just making they're just, like you said, man, they're just willing and dealing to their own benefits.
You know, it's upsetting, man. It's upsetting. It's upsetting, man. It's just upsetting. But at the end of the day, look, guys, I was telling this friend of mine yesterday. I said, look, for me, it's very, very cut and dry, simple. Look, two elections. That's all I have left. Two elections, and I'm out. I'm out. And I want to do something other. I just want to continue to post on Facebook, come and do these lives, and talk about little stuff here and there. But you know what? I'm out, guys. If we are successful in this race in November, guys, you'll have me for 2 terms, and I'm out. 2 terms as county commissioner, and I'm out. I'll do as much as I can, and I'll tell you when I can't do anything other. 2 terms, and then I have one more race.
Hey, I'm wondering after those 2 terms, do you think we'll still be waiting for that PUB audit?
Sam, it's never going to happen.
That's hilarious. Hey,
It's never going to happen.
estamos, what is it, August?
It is
Wow.
August.
Have they pushed it to anything else to another month?
Yeah, JC, Dreamy John Cowan, the only good looking commissioner on the city commission.
Why? Is white?
White is right. No, the only out there, guys. Let me tell you, he he said that 2 months, October.
Well, that's what they said when May came around. They're like July or June, July.
It's never going to happen. I
Well,
have
the good
evidence.
thing that they're now questioning more people about it.
Huh?
Oh, I think they might be zeroing in on the whole thing, on the whole audit, since they're asking questions around about the audits.
And again, I've talked to a lot of people. Everyone's pissed, Sam, because it's affecting them directly.
Yeah.
Everyone's pissed. My question is, will you be pissed enough to come out in November and vote? I have evidence that a city commissioner is conspiring with the Children's Museum staff to sue me for spreading truths about pedophile arrests while working in January 2022. A commissioner can do that. No. No. As long as you are sharing truth, Roy de las Chanclas hasn't realized that as a city commissioner, the line in regards to defamation is very, 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 that bar is very, very high. Some commissioner reached out to Rudy Mireles, who was
Same
scheduled
commissioner.
to interview me about the museum pedophile, and told him I was spreading conspiracy theories. Roy de las Chanclas. And I'm surprised that Rudy Mireles, oh, I don't know if Rudy Mireles actually interviewed you, but I'm surprised if Rudy Mireles backed down. You should know better. Typical Democrats deny the truth, calling them conspiracies. Let me tell you, anything in regards to the mole stuff is fair game. I don't care what the Roy de la Chancla says. I don't care what the middies say. I don't care what Dinah says. I don't care what anyone says. Let me tell you, anything in regards to anyone.
What are they gonna? What is he fighting? Like, what is he trying to say that it's defamation? The fact that he's like, oh well, I didn't encourage him to get hired. That's probably the only thing he could probably be arguing
and
about.
No one in their right mind would believe that he's telling the truth. No one. He sits on the board. He gets paid by them. He gets paid to be on the board. No one is.
Doesn't he send emails to everybody to push agenda?
No one is going to believe that he had nothing to do with him getting hired. No one. So include me in the lawsuit if you want. No one believes that, Roy de las Chanclas. No one believes that you had nothing to do with this kid getting hired. Not no one. No one out there believes that you had nothing to do with Brian Martinez getting 75,000 city taxpayer dollars. No one. Do you still have yard signs? Yes. How many do you need? And I just got ordered some more. So yes, let me know, Hector. I have some.
Go on Monday morning to his office.
Yes, I won't be here. My secretary will be. Yes, Sam. You are right. All those specialties in Harlingen and Edinburgh and McAllen. It's unfortunately, it's unfortunate. I don't know why I say,
It's a Saturday morning, man. It's all right.
but without competition in the medical field, doctors don't find the need to compassionate or kind caring. Let me tell you,
Sure.
that's what happened because I was going to Doctor. It starts with an F on Paredes Line Road.
Cease and desist.
I can't remember.
Okay, it was a doctor, and you
No,
got rude.
I,
You
I,
got
I,
that manager what?
I can't remember the name. What's the guy doctor's name? It starts with an F on Paredes Line Road. They have like a little pharmacy there. Doctor
The
Fuck.
little plaza in front of the car wash.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
you know who I'm talking about, right?
No,
No, it starts with an F, guys. It's right, like a little bit. It's Saint Joseph's Clinic or something.
I know like where it's at. I just don't know what doctor you're talking about.
Well, it's Factoriza. Thank you, Doctor
Oh,
Factoriza. Let me tell you guys, the RNs, the nurse practitioners there, amazing, great people. I was there with them for a year. I never saw Doctor Factoriza. I
yeah,
don't
I
know.
think that was the reason why you changed.
Yes, I don't know if Doctor Factoriza was a male or a female. I never met them in the whole year I was there, and that bothered me. Again, nothing against the nurse practitioners. They were amazing, great folk,
Did they
great
have a
service.
PA?
I think so. I don't know who. I don't know who. I don't know if it was a nurse practitioner or PA. But I'm going there is I never got to see the doctor. They never answer the phones. It's very, very true, MLE. They don't answer the phones. I asked for a cream because I had some itching problems somewhere. I'm not going to mention where because it's Saturday morning, and
And you might be having breakfast.
I might have something to eat a little bit. But I never saw Doctor Factoriza, and I'm going like, and I told the people there when I talked to them, I said, that I've never seen the doctor, and they said, well, yeah, but you're seeing the assistant, the nurse practitioner, or the PA. I don't remember which one. And I said, well, yeah, but I want to see my doctor.
Yeah,
I want to know who I'm talking to, and they never got back to me. So I switched. I said, Doctor,
yeah. I think some of them do that. They just set up the office and they just have like I guess, new PAs that kind of just run the whole thing.
again, do not want. I do not want. I mean, nothing against the PAs or the N. Nothing. I've gotten some great, great care from a lot of these folks.
Yeah,
Nothing against them. I want to see what doctors is overseeing my care.
like your mom's doctor is really good.
Huh?
Your mom's doctor.
Which one?
Do you know who your mom's doctor is?
Is it Morales or
No,
who?
Molina.
Molina. And you start with an M. No, Molina down southmost.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dr. Molina is amazing.
yeah.
Great, great guy. Let me tell you, I've had to take Papa to Dr. Molina sometime in the past. I don't take him now because he gets on my nerves. Papa gets on my nerves because he doesn't listen.
Big. I know it takes a while and it's kind of lengthy, but he's good.
Let me tell you, when I could still aguantar a papá because papá se pone necio. No, es que se pone necio. Y le digo,
It's
papá,
because you didn't understand. Like in a lifetime, it's like a little wave type of deal. You get to your peak, and then you kind of start regressing. And right now, you're probably talking to like a 14-year-old attitude person,
I, I
or
sound like
even
Tom.
12.
Papá, pon atención. This is what we have to do. Esta, que, no, 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 no. Go like, So at this point, it's just ni modo, you do what you anyway. So when I would take him to Dr. Molina, the nurses there, amazing, treated him
The
well and
the lady
everything,
from the lab is
amazing,
awesome.
amazing. And then doctor walked in, had a conversation with him. He didn't. I think he sort of knew who I was. He goes, "Oh, ustedes, no sabía que era el papá, hijo suyo, y que no sé qué, blah, blah." And we had a conversation, and a great, great guy, and
Yeah,
a good doctor. Dr. Molina is great. Dr. Teresa Saavedra is great. Dr. Factoriza, I never met. I have absolutely no opinion of Dr. Factoriza except that for a whole year, I never got to meet this doctor, and I
yeah.
think that sucks. It's horrible. Why is Roy Las Chanclas, Felipe Peña, and Dynamiti in a group text sharing my pics and videos about the person asking questions about the pedophile working at the museum? Cover up.
Wow, that's a lot of info.
Yeah. And she has the text messages. Uh,
The ironic part is that it has to come from one of the three,
yeah.
unless you're really good with hacking phones.
Oh, and Trey was in there too. Go again. They're all in this together, guys. And you know
Yeah,
what
they're just there to scratch each other's back. To be honest.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's all a cover up, cover up, cover up, cover up, cover up. And at the end, that's what they try to do. And look, if you would just speak the truth and if you would just do the right thing, you wouldn't have a need to cover up crap, Sam. And what
Yeah.
I mean is just do the right thing. Stop hiring los compadres, stop giving jobs to Brian Martinez, stop giving yourself contracts, stop embezzling,
Hey, did you
stealing,
see that
talking our money.
there's some more ads on BCIC giving out money? There's some more ads on Facebook that BCIC is giving out money
For what?
for businesses.
Downtown or everywhere?
Uh, it is. I didn't see that it's specified, but it just said like it cannot be any smoke shop or any bars or anything like that. It had to be like a business, something to do with I guess COVID or something like that. But BCIC was giving out money again.
Let me apply. I have a
And you
business.
probably get skipped.
I have a business. Let me apply. Good morning, gentlemen. City leaders should have a dress code. On city meetings, the one that is dressed decent is the mayor. Compared to McAllen leaders, you can see the difference. Yeah, and I will say that Mayor Mendez has done a great job at looking the part.
Because he's a lawyer. He's
But
already dressed like that going to court or wherever he has to go.
he doesn't go. He doesn't work. All he does is take people's money, which is what a lawyer does. But let me say that he looks the part. He looks well. Acá fuera, sometimes at some events, he's on a shirt and stuff. I don't like that.
That's his jeans.
I want a blazer. I want a blazer. I want you to look at the part. But it is what it is. But more importantly,
Oh, is that like when they went to that little league ceremony that everybody like was supposed to have like a City of Brownsville shirt?
he was wearing a Dodici shirt. That's horrible. The article still doesn't say he was working and arrested at the Children's Museum while working. Not the lie. The printed he was arrested around the time he worked. He was working there 2+ years. Nobody fixes Brownie Road. The beginning of the road pertains not to the city or port. You think these people even care? Their neighbors' herds are probably their priority. Adan Mora, author. Adan Mora is correct. Adan Moran is 100% correct. I'll be sharing every time you go live. Share my Erasmo Castro candidate page live. That's the one that generates money. Erasmo Castro candidate.
Hey, just remember, try not to push the whole sue me part because now you have money to get sued on.
Oh, I don't. Just the Facebook money. God bless. We need to stop corruption. Corruption. That's Factoriza. Yeah. Factoriza, you never
Y
sleep.
las benches, ¿pa' cuando? ¿Qué rollo? Did Myra ever talk to the mayor? Anything's gonna get done, or era puro like, let me just post this that I'm gonna go talk to him, but nothing really happened.
Well, unfortunately,
Ya menos se pasa el calor. It's almost winter. Well, not over there, but it's supposed to be getting colder.
well, it's kind of trippy, but how easily, how quickly these people they fall into this political talk. I mean, she's only going to be there for a little while. It's political talk. That's what I think is very fair. 5.
Yeah, because faltan las benches. Uh, I don't know. It seemed like they drained the resacas. Hopefully, they did that because of the whole raining thing. But now they gotta before the whole rain comes, they need to clean out the resacas to get out those trash. Maybe Tetra was right about people being dirty as hell and tossing everything into the canal. Because I know it was mentioned here in the show how she was like, "No, it's y'all's fault because we're throwing your damn trash in the freaking streets, dirty ass people."
Dirty ass people and
Yeah, you
Chinese.
gotta do your part. You can ask for like, "Hey, clean the canals, clean the resacas," but do your part. Don't throw your damn freaking sofa or mattresses. Todos miados.
That's pretty much all doctors. Yeah, I understand, Francisco. But in a year's time, I want to see the doctor at least once.
Yeah, at least once or twice in the year.
At least. 2 tin cans and a string would work better than their phones. In fact, Teresa only shows up when you register there. It's unfortunate. I didn't even see him when I registered. It takes forever. Tin waiting room too. Oh yeah. Factoriza is a good doctor, but they overbook, and that's unfortunate. And it's St. Anthony's Clinic. That's the name of it, I think. I saw a few days ago as BCIC or GBI, I forget, giving out I think 36,000 to BISD.
To BASD.
Why? You're talking about you're talking about an entity that makes
Gets millions.
580 million dollars a year. Got 185 million from the federal government, and the city of Brownsville is still going to give him $36,000. It could have gone to a small business owner here in the city of Brownsville.
That's ridiculous.
And as much again that a lot of
And we
people.
still haven't remodeled 14th Street bars.
Yeah, what the hell? El Monkey.
Now those could still be remodeled and they would look nice.
Those are still historic. Chapas Bar, El Mante,
At 123.
Charlie's, El 123.
Not that I know.
We just know because we passed by there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dr. Romeo Montalvo. Who is that?
From Montalvo's office.
Yeah, that's very smart. I've heard of Dr. Montalvo. I just don't know where he's at. Flagpole. Y las chanclas on the commission? Roy de las chanclas. I think a lot of people saw that picture and they just start tripping.
It's just, I don't know, man. Like, it's cool. You're a commissioner. There's events, but I don't know. Everybody was dressed nice. Yeah, he was also dressed nice, but I don't know. It just threw me off the whole chanclas. Maybe we're overthinking about it, the whole Chanclas thing, but it kind of just when people come from other cities and see that, they're like, okay, who is she or who is he? Sorry, didn't they ask you that one time? You guys
Again,
gone somewhere and they were like, or like who did they ask? I know that has that. I just got like a reminder of that. Oh yeah, when you went to that comedian guy and you're running for mayor, you're like you running for mayor, and that was in chanclas todo tirado. Remember that comedian guy in downtown?
oh yeah, yeah. It's the that was actually running for city commissioner against Rose Gowan. It was uh, Jeff Ross.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah, Jeff Ross. And let me tell you, but it was one of those events that you didn't think,
Yeah, those I understand. It's just like you go whatever. But he was like, I guess now they let anybody run for commission.
Yeah. And plus, the school district wants to raise our taxes. That's all we need right about now.
Didn't McAllen lower their taxes?
Yes, all the way around.
So why can't Brownsville try to help out a bit instead of trying to like freaking stick it to their own citizens?
It's crazy. It makes no sense. What do you think of Caballero running for school board? Let me tell you, uh, I liked Victor Caballero a couple of years back. I haven't had a conversation with him. I'd like to have a conversation with him. I want to know where he stands today in regards to running for school board. What is his platform? What does he want to do? My concern is anyone out there that is too buddy chummies with the superintendent, out there taking pictures
Yeah.
with him. That's concerning. You're not out there to run for office to be el cuate el superintendent. That's not your job.
Es que están casi de la misma edad, ¿no?
Chabelo.
Yeah.
Guys, you're not out there to be the buddy of the superintendent. Your job is to oversee them. To oversee them for us.
Yeah.
But you're out there allá agarrado de la
They're
mano.
supposed to be out there for like the looking out for the better of the school district.
Yeah, so I want to have a conversation.
Not to be friends with
Not to be
superintendent.
friends. It shouldn't be personal. It should be business.
He should know what the district needs, considering he was a principal, wasn't he?
Yes, but I still want to have a conversation with Caballero and Ortiz, and they have been nowhere to be found. They've not called me. They've not contacted me. I just want to know. And at the end of the day, it's not because I'm Erasmo Castro, because I'm a damn voter. So anyone out there that's associated with Caballero and Ortiz, have them call me.
And if you can't find him now, you're not gonna be able to find him once they're in office.
Yes. Mayor Midget Mendez shops at the.
I saw those jeans and that Yankee cap.
Those skinny jeans.
Well, they're not skinny jeans, but they're quite fitted. They're quite fitted.
Not a good fit. Oh my God, I remember that moment with Jeff Ross. It was so funny. But again, I can take a joke. I could take getting roasted. And let me tell you, what a major compliment to get roasted by Jeff Ross on a national program. It's kind of cool. So, what are your plans for the weekend, Sam? Besides nothing.
The weather's gonna be bad in the next couple of days. I heard that you guys are also getting rained,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah. It should be
kinda the
raining.
same over here.
It should be raining. And I'm hoping it stops raining while I'm driving because I hate driving in the rain.
Yeah.
If it gets really really bad, I might just have to go
You can't
tomorrow.
postpone a game like that.
Or the game,
You know how many people wish to go to that game?
Los Tigres.
Yeah, versus Santos. It's mostly the Santos part. Tigres, it could be like, it's whatever.
Well,
But it's the Santos part.
it's actually going to be Sunday night.
Yeah, I know. That's a rivalry. That's like their main rival for
Is it?
Monterrey.
Good morning. Oh my. Um. Oh yes. But so I'm going to. It won't be Sunday. So if I can't make it out tonight, I'll leave in the morning.
Yeah.
I want to go when it's not raining, but I might risk it for the biscuit. Uh, s- that's the only thing I have this weekend. I'm going to Monterrey. I'm going to go take a gift to my sobrino Iker, and uh, and that's it. And
Cool, man.
Monday morning, I might just put up a rerun for a show in the morning because I figured out how to do that. So I might put up a show rerun for Monday morning,
Do the one from Friday. From Friday is it Friday morning?
the Friday morning
Is it-
one.
Yes.
Yesterday's.
Is that the
Oh
one with Roman?
yeah, that was good.
That was good.
I sent you an article with the correct info and Facebook message. Thank you. I'll look at it right now. Chanclas. Ay, látigo hermoso. Oh, here it is. On Friday, August the 6th, the Greater Brown GBEC hosted a check signing ceremony as part of their Launch BTX Grant Program. This is from GBEC, not from BCAC. Program sponsored patronage drone. Oh, this is for the Drone Academy. Again, uh, I'm okay with this because I'm hoping that the drone program actually becomes something major.
They're
Send me
trying
the
to for like drone operators or what?
Yeah, it's like to start teaching a class on drones, which is great. I kind of like that, and I hope that there's a great partnership between
Is it? Doesn't
GBEC.
it take like just a couple of days to get the certificate, something like that?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
That's what I don't get, man. Like over here in Los Fresnos too, they have like the welding program.
Yeah,
And it's like throughout the 4 years, you take one class each year. But I'm like, dude, you can get that like in a month certificate, no? I think it's like a month, 2 months at the most, depending on which school you go to.
I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. I don't have any knowledge in regards to drones
They
or.
should do those programs during the summer. Like, you know what? Get her like if they're trying to give certificates to kids, like you know what? Do those during the summer to where they can do that really quick.
Well, I think it's a great idea. Let's see. Let's finish up the comments. And Roy Bunyan needs to chill with the chanclas during formal events. Roy Bunions. Put the one where Joey says, "Que te pasa, Erasmo?" That's a classic. I think it was January the 6th, even.
Around there. I just know it's in January.
Can't remember. Uh, guys, I'm out for the weekend. Going to do a little bit of stuff right now. I might go to Matamoros real quick. Good morning. Good morning, Christopher Arlie Ruano.
Already.
Arlie Rano. How do we go about approving a curriculum to teach ASL to kids in BISD throughout the whole school year so that by the time they graduate, they are proficient? You'd have to speak with director of curriculum at BISD and suggest it, but it has to come internally from BISD. But there's always options, except for Jubilee, because I'm upset with them because I didn't get invited to the grand opening.
I'm just waiting on how the traffic is going to end up there on the first day of school.
That's going to be horrible.
As it is, it's people always crash there.
It's not good.
And then where are they going to park? Because you know how idea, their parents get there like 2 hours before to pick up their. I was going to say their kids. They're
What
going to
was it?
pick up their kids like
They're
2 hours
crazy.
before.
They're
Huh?
crazy. They're crazy.
Yeah. Like I don't know where they're going to park. Are they going to take up all the space from over here by the assisted living or the hospice?
Yes.
All right. Don't forget to like the page. Bye.
I like the YouTube page, guys. Please. Uh, Like the page, guys. I'll be back Monday night. We'll have a friend of mine who received these text messages and is going to be sharing some information in regards to the Children's Museum mess that everyone should be upset about.
Monday
Uh,
night.
Monday night. It's going to be a great show, guys. Uh,
For a second, I thought you were gonna have Dr. Juana on Monday night. I was like, because you said great show.
I love her. Guys, have a great weekend. Stay safe. Be careful with the rain. Be careful with flooding. You know, just be careful. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer, still beating all that crap. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.
But
Oh, damn. I almost skipped out on the damn page.